Hello, this is Pastor Jim Kibler. I want to talk to you today about faith is expectation. What faith really is. Most people don't know what faith is. They don't know how to get it. They don't know how to use it. And they live in defeat, and they live in sickness, and they live in poverty because they don't understand faith. The Bible tells us, now faith is the constant expectation of things you cannot see. Faith is expecting something that you cannot yet see. Faith is a one-word explanation or definition of faith is expectation. Faith is expecting. Now, if you're in faith, you're expecting something. That's what faith is. Faith is expecting to receive from God. It's like a little kid. When a little kid goes to bed on Christmas Eve, guess what? He is expecting to find presents under the tree the next morning. Now, because of past experiences, and because of talking to people all of his life, which is probably 4 or 5 years, he expects that Santa Claus or Mom and Dad has come and that he is going to receive gifts. He expects. That little boy, when he goes to bed at night, goes to bed full of faith that he's going to receive gifts the next morning. Now, he may not be sure what he's going to get, but he is absolutely expecting to receive. That's faith. That is faith. Faith is a choice. You can make a decision to believe. You can make a decision to believe something. And if you make a decision to believe something, you can receive from God. You can receive from God if you make a decision to believe. You can make a decision to believe, and when you do, you will expect to receive. The Bible also tells us in Hebrews chapter 11, verse 6, without faith it's impossible to please God. In order to please God, you must expect that God will do what He says. You absolutely must expect. Now, if you want to know whether you're in faith or not, here's how to tell. If you are expecting something, like that little boy on Christmas Eve, you're excited. True faith brings excitement. Brother Hagin used to say that the word that you're excited about is the word that will work for you. If you're excited about something in God's life, it will work for you. I'm excited about the blessing. I have faith for the blessing. I have faith in the blessing. I've wrote a new book on the blessing called The Blessing. It's at Amazon. Go to Amazon and type in The Blessing. And I'm telling you what, you read this book and you'll start getting excited about the blessing and you will receive the blessing from God. Everybody is not walking in the blessing. The Jews are walking in God's blessing. That's why they're so rich. That's why they have all the money. You're supposed to do the same thing. All of God's people are supposed to live like the Jews live. But you have to expect it. You have to expect God to perform His word. It's like healing. If you want to get healed, you have to expect God to heal you. You have to expect it. If you're hoping God's going to heal you, you're not going to get healed. Faith is expectation. Go to our website, increasenow.com. Listen to these messages on faith. Listen to these messages on expecting, on the blessing, on redemption, and you will get to the point where you are expecting God to do what His Word says He will do. I'm telling you what, once you get to the point where you start to expect God to do what He said, you can walk into the throne of grace boldly and expect God to perform His Word. And He will. Every time. Faith is expecting. Get yourself to the point where you start expecting God to do what He said He would do, and He will do it. Go to Amazon.com, get this book, The Blessing. Read this book over and over, and you will start expecting the blessing in your life, and you will see the blessing in your life. Your body will heal, your finances will increase, your family will prosper. I'm telling you what, The blessing of God covers everything you will ever want or need. But you must expect it, because faith is expecting.